Hi there folks, welcome to Get Strumming. Well, it's that time of year again where you put on silly hats and pull your crackers and eat plenty of turkey and start feeling sick by the end of the year. That's right, it's festive greetings time, it's Christmas. So this year what I thought I'd do, instead of doing individual songs, I thought I'd put together a medley. I had to do something for Christmas because it would be rather remiss of me and a little churlish of me not to include any Christmas songs. So what I've done is I've got 9 Christmas songs from different eras and put them all together. Now I've already tried this out with a group that I teach and they seem to really love playing it, which is saying something because normally they can't stand playing Christmas songs. So it must be a good one. So what I'm going to do is basically show you how to play each individual song and how each song links into each other. Then we'll play the whole medley together right at the end of this tutorial. So first of all, what we're going to look at is Merry Christmas Everyone by Shakin' Stevens. So first of all, the chords that we're going to be using here, a G major. So you're going to be using your first finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string, second finger 2nd fret 1st string, and third finger 3rd fret 2nd string. Next up, we've got an E minor. So you're going to be using your first finger on the 1st fret 2nd string, second finger 3rd fret 2nd string, third finger 4th fret 3rd string. Then we've got a C major. So use your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret 1st string. And then we've also got a D major. Or a D7 actually. So to play a D7, you can play a couple of ways. Use your first finger across the 2nd fret and your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret 1st string. Or you can use your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret 4th string, 3rd finger 2nd fret 2nd string. Okay, so that's basically all the chords we're going to be using in this song. So first of all, I'll show you how the introduction starts. So we're basically doing 2 bars on G. Then we do 1 bar on E minor, and then we do a bar on C major, then a bar on G, then a bar on D7, and then 2 bars on G, and keep running playing the G because we're going to run straight into the first verse. So here we go. Snow is falling and then we go to E minor, round me, and then to C, children, back to G, playing, then to C, having, back to G, fun, it's the season for love and under, E minor, standing, C, Mary, back to G, Christmas, D7, every, back to G, 1, and stop. Then we're going into the next verse. So this next couple of words are tacit. That means that you're just singing the words but not playing. So it's time for, and then you start singing on the G on the word parties. Time for parties and cele. Now to E minor, bration. Now to C, people, G, dancing, C, all night, back to G, long, D7, time for, back to G, presents, and exchanging, E minor, kisses, then to C, time for, G, singing, D7, Christmas, back to G, songs. Now to E minor, we're gonna, now to C, have, back to G, party to D7, night, E minor, I'm gonna C, find that girl, G, underneath the mistletoe, we'll, D7, kiss by candlelight. So we're gonna stop there. So what I'm going to do now is play that song in its entirety, and then we're going to have a look at the next song. So here we go. Let's start from the top. E minor, G, D7, back to G. Snow is falling all around me, children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Time for parties and celebration, people dancing all night long. Time for presents and exchanging kisses, time for singing Christmas songs. We're gonna have a party tonight. I'm gonna find that girl underneath the mistletoe. We'll kiss by candlelight, 2, 3, 4. Now we're into the next song, which is Good King Wenceslas. You see what I mean about choosing different Christmas songs from different eras. So we're going from a poppy 1980s Christmas song right into a traditional Christmas carol. So here we go. So first of all, I'm going to show you the chords again. So basically, we're going to use some of the same chords that we used in Merry Christmas, Everyone. So we're using the G, we've got the C, D7, and back to G. So quite a nice easy song. So once we've finished, we'll kiss by candlelight, 2, 3, 4, and then we start playing again on the G, and we're going to do 4 bars on G. 2, 3, 4. Good King Wenceslas looked out now to see on the D7, feast of G. Stephen, when the snow lay round about, C, deep and D7, crisp and back to G. Evenbrightly shone the room that night to see, though the D7, frost was back to G. Cruel when a poor man came in D7, sight now to G. Gath'ring winter. Now we're going to slow down a little. We're going to go to the C. Few, G, L. Now we're going to go to G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're into the next song. So what I'll do, before we go into the next song, I'll just play that again in its entirety. So this is Good King Wenceslas. G, 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 G. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight. Gath'ring winter, few, L, G7. Now we're going to go into Bing Crosby, I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. So first of all, I'm going to show you the chords that we're going to be using for this song. So we're now dropping from the G key, which we've been for the last 2 songs, into the key of C major. So we're going to be using C, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 1st string. Then we've got a D minor, so use your 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Then we've got a G7. So again, 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, and 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 1st string. Then we've got an F major, nice easy chord. 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. And we've also got a little bit of C7. So use your 1st finger on the 1st fret, 1st string. And we've got a little bit of A minor as well. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. Okay then, so as I mentioned before, we're slowing down from Good King Wenceslas to on the kind of well. Now to G7, now to C. I'm dreaming of now to D minor, white. Now to G7, Christmas. Now to F, just like the ones I used C. No. Where the tree tops, C7, glisten, and to F, children, listen to, now to C, hear, A minor, sleigh bells in the D minor, snow, G7, back to C. I'm dreaming of a D minor, white, G7, Christmas, now to F. With every Christmas card I, back to C, write. May your days be C7, merry, and F, bright. Now what we're going to do here is individual strums on each chord. So we're going to go to the C, and may all, A minor, your, D minor, Christmas, G7, says B, and then 4 strums on C, wide. Now we're going to go into our next song. So what I'll do now is, just before we go into the next song, again, I'll just go through White Christmas. So here we go. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Now we're going to go to G7, but we're going to kind of change time signature now to a kind of 6/8 time, a waltz time. So what we're going to do here is 1, 2, 3, 1. So we're going to be counting in 3/4 time, waltz time. 1, 2, 3, 1. They've got Annie to Fairy Tale of New York, one of the best Christmas songs ever written. Maybe a little bit overplayed these days, but not in my book. I love it. Okay, so may all your merry Christmases be white. 2, 3, 4. G7. 1, 2, 3, 1. They've got, and now we go to the C. Cars big as G7 bars. They've got C. Rivers of F, gold, but the C. Wind goes right through you. It's no place for the G. Old when you're back to C. First took my G7 hand on a C. Cold Christmas F, Eve you'd see. Promise me Broadway was G7. Waiting for back to C. Me, you were handsome, you were pretty, Queen of New York, G7 City. When the C band finish F playing, they G7 howled out for C. More Sinatra was swinging, all the drums they were G7 singing. We C kissed on a F corner, then G7 danced through the C. Night and the F boys of the NYPD choir were C singing Galway, A minor, B, and the C bells were F ringing, G7 out for Christmas. Now we go to C, day. And then what we're going to do now is slow right down. Excuse me, Gesundheit. So we're going to slow down on the C. And we're still going to stay in 3/4 time. A7, 1, 2, and now we're into Away in a Manger. But before we go into Away in a Manger, let me just play Fairy Tale of New York all through its entirety. So I'll just play the last line of Dreaming of a White Christmas so you can see how the two songs link together. And may all your Christmases be white. 1, 2, 3, 1. They've got cars big as bars, they've got rivers of gold, but the wind blows right through, yet's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on that cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome, you were pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they howled out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on a corner, then danced through the night. And the boys of the NYPD was singing Galway Bay. And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. A7. So first of all, what I'm going to do now is show you the chords that we're going to be using in Away in a Manger, because we're going to change, not time signature, we're still in waltz time, albeit a bit slower, but we're in D major. So first of all, as I mentioned, we're going to start off with an A7, easy chord, first finger, first fret, third string, and then we're going to a D. So they're using your first finger on the second fret, fourth string, third finger, second fret, third string, and third finger, second fret, second string. And then we've also got E minor in here. So use your first finger, second fret, first string, second finger, third fret, second string, third finger, fourth fret, third string. And we've also got a little bit of E7. So you use your first finger on the first fret, fourth string, second finger, second fret, third string, and third finger, second fret, first string. Okay, a little bit of D7 at the end as well, which I've already shown you how to play. Okay, so this is how we lead in from the last couple of lines of Fairy Tale of New York into Away in a Manger. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, A7, 1, 2, D, way in A7, back to D, manger, A7, no, D, grip for E minor, bed, A7, little Lord, D, sorry, Jesus lay, E7, down his sweet, A7, head, the, back to D, stars in A7, the D, bright sky, A7, looked D, down where E minor, lay, the A7, little Lord, D, Jesus, E minor, sleep on A7, the. Now, this is when we really rock things up, because what we're going to do now is going to Run, Run, Rudolph by Chuck Berry. So what we're going to do to finish it is we're going to finish on the D, hey, so, and we're going to go back into 4/4 time now. So once you hit the word hey on the chord D major, you do 4 strums, hey, and then 4 strums on D7. Well, and now we're into the next song, which is dead easy. So the chords that we're going to be using here are G7, D7, and A7. So it should be pretty straightforward. This, I'll show you how it goes in a second. So the last line of Away in a Manger goes, asleep on the, and now to the D, hey, and then to D7, well, G7, out of all the reindeers, you know that you're the master, D7, mine, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, keep it nice and lively, the strumming, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now we're into A7, run, run, Rudolph, round all friends who far be, back to D7, I'm, Well, run, run, Rudolph, G7, Santa's gotta make it too. Back to D7, town. G7, Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway. Back to D7, down. A7, run, run, Rudolph, 'cause I'm really like a merry-go. And then to D7, round. Now we're going to slow down ever so slightly and go to a G7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 bars on C major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because next we're going into Must Be Santa, which was covered more recently by who other than Bob Dylan. So this is a great song. If you haven't seen it, check out Must Be Santa by Bob Dylan. The video itself is brilliant, and Bob Dylan really plays it with absolute gusto, so it's really well worth watching. So what I'm going to do, before we go into Must Be Santa, I'll just do the last couple of lines of Run Run Rudolph so you can see how we can leap into Must Be Santa. Must Be Santa, again, all the chords that it contains are chords that I've just already been through. It's C, G7, a little bit of F and D minor. So they're all chords that we're familiar with. Okay, so from the last couple of lines to Run Run Rudolph, Santa, make him holy, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, 'cause I'm reeling like a merry-go-round. D7, G7, C. Who's got a beard that's G7, long and white? Santa's got a beard that's C, long and white. Who comes around on a G7 special night? Santa comes around on a C special night, beard that's white. Now to F, must be G7, Santa. Now to C, must be A minor, Santa. D minor, must be G7, Santa. Now to C, close. Now to G7, and we're going to slow the tempo down ever so slightly, but we're staying in the key of C major, and we're going to go straight into Merry Christmas Everybody by Slade. Again, one of those massive ubiquitous Christmas songs. So we're going to slow down. Must be Santa, Santa, C, close, G7, and then land back on the C, on the word hanging. Hanging up your A minor, stocking on your G7, whoa. And the strumming to this, by the way, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So keep that kind of strumming. It's the back to C, time that every A minor Santa has a G7 bow. Does E, F, ride the red nose? Back to C, reindeer. Does E to F, turn up on his? Back to C, sleigh. Do the D minor, fairies keep him. F, sober for a G, day. G7, so hear it. Now into C, is merry E minor, Christmas every. Now to E flat, but is having. Back to G, fun. Now to C, look to the E minor, future now. It's E flat, only just begun. G, G7, so hear it. Back to C, is merry E minor, Christmas every. E flat, but is having. G, fun, it's Christmas. C, look to the E minor, future now. It's now to E flat, only just begun. G, now we're going to do 4 down strums on D7, and that leads us into Jingle Bells. So here we go with a D7, and and we go to G. Jingle bells, jingle C. All the back to G. Way. Now to C. Oh, what fun it's G is to ride on a A7, one horse open, D7, sleigh. Hey! And then back to G. Jingle bells, jingle C. All the back to G. Way. Now to C. Oh, what fun it's G is to ride on a D7, one horse open, G, sleigh. And 4 strums on C. And start slowing down now. Back to G. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go back into, you remember how we went into 6/8 time for Fairy Tale of New York and Away in a Manger? Well, we're going to go back to 6/8 time again for We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And this is the last song of the medley. So, one horse open, G, sleigh, C, G. And then to D7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, we. And then to G. Wish you a merry C, Christmas, we. A7. Wish you a merry D, Christmas, we. And I'm just going to show you very quickly, there's a B7 chord here. So I'm just going to show you how to play the B7. I missed that one. So here you go. First finger, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 2nd finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 3rd finger, 4th fret, 4th string. That's the B7. We wish you a merry, and then hop your fingers over onto the next strings to the E minor, Christmas and a C, happy D7, new G, yeah, good tidings we D, bring to A7, you and your back to D, kin, we back to G, wish you a merry D, Christmas and a C, happy D, new G, yeah, and then finish with a flourish if you like. And there we go, that's the 9 songs, the great Get Strumming Christmas medley. Okay then, so I've been through each song and how they link into each other, but obviously the best way of checking all these out is to actually play them in their entirety. Okay then, so here we go. I'm just going to, by the way, if you are printing these out, you'll probably realize that it takes about 4 pieces of paper, pieces of A4 paper to actually fit them all on. But anyway, here we go. So I'm going to start off. Are you ready? Have you learnt it? Are you ready to keep up with me? Who knows? Who knows if I'm ready to keep up with me? Here we go then. So first of all, we're going to kick off with Shakin' Stevens, Merry Christmas, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. And stop. Time for parties and celebrations. People dancing all night long. Time for presents and exchanging kisses. Time for singing Christmas songs. We're gonna have a party tonight. I'm gonna find that girl underneath the mistletoe. We'll kiss by candlelight. 2, 3, 4. Good King Wenceslas, good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. G7, I'm dreaming of a listen, and children, listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of the white Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. 1, 2, 3, 1, they've got cars big as bars, they've got rivers of gold, but the wind goes right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome, you were pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they howled out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on a corner, then danced through the night. And the boys of the NYPD choir was singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. Slow down, A7. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky looked down where he lay, the little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Well, now out of all the reindeers, you know that you're the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph, friend who far behind. Run, Rudolph, Santa's gonna make it to town. Yeah, Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, Rudolph, 'cause I'm really like a merry-go-round. Who's got a beard that's long and white? Santa's got a beard that's long and white. Who comes around on a special night? Santa comes around on a special night. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Are you hanging up your stocking on the wall? It's a time that every Santa has a ball. Does he ride a red-nosed reindeer? Does he turn up on a sleigh? Do the fairies keep him sober for a day? So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Through to the future now, it's only just begun. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Through to the future now, it's only just begun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. C, slow down, G, D7. We wished you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas from Dom and Get Strumming. So there you go, that's my little medley that I've put together. It's one of those that people tend to like medleys because they keep things moving along. So feel free to try it out. Maybe you've got a ukulele group. Maybe you want to substitute maybe another Christmas song for some of the ones that I've got in there. But as I said, I tried to have a real mix of kind of old traditional songs and a few of more modern poppier songs. So give it a try, see what you reckon. I know that the Shelley ukulele group that I teach in West Yorkshire absolutely love playing this. So yeah, give it a go, and don't overdo it on the mulled wine. Thanks very much. Take care for now. Merry Christmas.